Greetings ground crew on Earth. This is Ashtar. How near you are to the end of the grand experiment on Earth. Before you came for your mission of grounding the light as Earth ascends, you were suns and stars, you experimented with the 5 great elements of Earth: water, wind, fire, and cosmic ether. You interacted with the fairies, dwarves, and elvish peoples. You knew the 12 solar hierarchies governing the constellations in your solar system of Sol, Sirius A and Sirius B. You knew the magic of the 1 in 3 and how it governs your body, mind, spirit, and your way home. The greatest commandment in this universe is to remember oneness and to love thy neighbor as you love yourself. It is this command you follow on your mission as you took on lives in deep poverty on all levels on Earth now as my ground crew. Why have extraterrestrials come to give Earth a hand up? Because it was we who brought Earth down. We are all one. Many of you have agreed and did in fact incarnate into all 12 tribes as part of our plan to heal the separations by healing them within ourselves first. And then we will have no trouble engaging and loving all our expressions for the unique wisdoms and skills they add to each other, and reflect back to us from other ones like us. This is the wisdom called Sophia in healing our shadow selves. Earth terrestrials within the dark matter physical universe of Nibadon are 12 matter dimensions, and the 13th enters the antimatter universe of On. Since entering the dark matter universe, there have been the 3 root races which were formless form. Mother and Father God are at the Godhead and do not carry souls. Mother, Maitreya, Michael, Metatron, and Melchizedek, have diplomatic immunity and are the ones carrying the plan to completion. They are independent of the central race. The central race are humanoid angels capable of carrying a soul. They are subject to the laws of karma and rebirth. Within the quantum world reality, there is material programming as seen on DNA, and non-material programming as seen on one single quantum particle, able to sustain multicellular life. Earth is unique. Humanity contains a universal library within their DNA. It's one of the best kept secrets in the universe. You and the planet are living libraries of incredible knowledge to which you hold the keys. One merger read of your DNA could allow a long-destroyed spatial family to completely restore their ancient home world to its original splendor. There are 120 larger animals on Earth who also contain the knowledge encoded on their DNA. The politics of exopolitics. It is those who incarnated into royal families and those of privilege who are deficient in DNA, and are unable to make the upgrades needed for the 12 strands of DNA to be activated. Due to frequency, their physical mind-spirit is unable to contain the light downloading diamond light codes to the DNA program. They are a very powerful group mind who have feared extinction a long time. As they manipulated their bodies, the Archons became self-animated and soulless, as did the dragons working with them. 12,000 years ago they created an aggressive gene pool which brought evil into our consciousness as Earth dropped in dimensions over time. These groups have risen to power time and time again. From Lemuria, to Atlantis, and in stories of Star Wars from Earth going back thousands of years, and the latest being the Orion Wars, which lasted 5,000 years and continue on Earth today, as well as other planets within your solar system. Alexander the Great conquered civilized Earth from Greece to India. This war was waged by those same politicians and royalty continuing war today. From the Caesar of Rome and the Vatican made maritime law, the law of the land, and killed Sananda Jesus in our last attempt to overcome the wayward children. That is why a political solution with the help of your galactic family is the only solution to help the greedy retrogressives exit Earth and end karma. The truth embargo has suppressed the truth in particle physics, cosmology, and mathematics. Earth is functioning thousands of years behind what we know in these fields. The 13 crystal skulls. The Internet was gifted to Earth to help with the problem of critical mass. Those fallen angels with diminished capacity to carry DNA programming were forced to buy the loyalties of newspaper and television journalists to keep the false flags of fear and negative programming about extraterrestrials alive in the hearts of still asleep individuals. The universal library within the DNA is on subatomic particles, nested inside infinitesimal magnetic fields affected by the vibrational frequency of love. These overlords committing atrocities are unable to exist in the interconnected web of thought circuits. When taken collectively, this web, Internet, connect to the interior of the unification force we call oneness, and permeate with light the form's formless consciousness. The prime directive states extraterrestrials may only give a hand to other civilizations in time of nuclear attack, because that affects everything in the cosmos and during mass psychological attack. Racism, removal of health care, fake news, bought votes, governments and banks colluding together, all examples. Critical mass now says we may intervene. The 13 crystal skulls are an extraterrestrial technology, which through the crystal, pierce through all programming of the mind and open the DNA itself for new ideas. The 13 crystal skulls represent 12 planets and in the center the collective consciousness. Within each crystal skull is the akasha of the planet where it was formed. The magnetic electric energy is transmitted from the skull when placed with the others, and with the arc technologies, transmits an energy to our collective DNA all at once to raise the quotients of light and love held in our bodies. DNA programming is both magnetic, love, and plasma consciousness, light. Liquid light and liquid love, carried through our bloodstream to activate the heart beating, and the nerve cells to light the path for the body mind soul to enliven our life streams. Ascension in the body means you then are able to end your life and go on to the next as you see fit. In your timing. The end of death. Immortality. These 13 crystal skulls are now placed as 12 in the circle with the largest, the 13th in the center. The stars represented in these carved skulls are Pleiades, Arcturus, Antares, Andromedians, Procyons, Uriah Vega, Virgo, Orion, Dracos, Ursa Major and Minor, Bear, and Sirius. The 13th skull connects all the knowledge from the sacred planets together with the arc technology, and is how those on Earth will be able to handle the truth that benevolent extraterrestrials have been working in their governments and all segments of law enforcement in position to give a hand up. This was necessary as the very aggressive and powerful group mind of the elitists and Kabbalists stacked the deck. The 13 skulls positioned at Potala Palace in Tibet, an opening to inner Earth, are key to connect both civilizations with millions of ships which will be landing on Earth to bring support of technology and mentoring, as Earth becomes the 33rd planet member in the Intergalactic Confederation of Worlds. They spin and emit purple light as oneness connects through them, downloading the diamond light codes directly to your own DNA matrix of consciousness. You may have been feeling it lately. Earth tunnels. There are two sets of tunnels under Earth's surface. There are those the dragons and Kabbalists spent trillions boring a few miles below the surface, such as those in Los Angeles, and those which are hundreds of miles below the surface, connecting the surface with the tunnels running through the Agartha network in use for eons of time. The Ashtar Command has taken over these tunnels, the deep underground military bunkers and labs, and they will be put into use after disclosure. Planet-wide high-speed, non-polluting tunnels with ports under most major cities exist, and will be available quickly after first contact. Zero-point modules. Zero-point modules are controlled from the skies as extraterrestrial technology, and are a network of quantum power generators. It is what holds a higher dimensional planet into the universal hologram. The planets within the hologram are connected by zero point to one another. We have shown pictures of pyramids on Mars, Seers, and Saturn's moon, as well as a Sphinx on Mars. These are zero-point module technology, obelisks, pyramids, ziggurats, stargates, and portals, interconnect Earth with the other planets in this universe within the universal hologram, and function from programming in the matrix into the DNA in our cells. We are all one. Consciousness being oneness. Dr. Kesh is working closely with the Ashtar command, helping with healing machines, coil technology and GANs, to get the human collective frequency elevated for the event called disclosure. Earth has a 12-pyramid matrix created by Thoth, also known as Metatron, which is being activated now to return Earth to 0 point. Xenon gas will return to your atmosphere. The xenon gas has uses in growth and healing, and when breathed, will accelerate your higher faculties awakening. The 12 pyramids, the Great Pyramid, the Step Pyramid Ziggurat of Ur, the Bosnian Pyramid, the Bimini Underwater Pyramid, Yonaguni Underwater Step Pyramid, Mount Kailash, Gympie Pyramid, Antarctic Pyramid, the Fortress of Solitude Pyramid, Intihuatana Pyramid, Pyramid of Quetzalcoatl, Temple of the Sun Pyramid, New York rising to their full prominence. Sacred higher dimensional frequencies. Other pyramids will become unearthed as well, including the pyramid sitting below the Capitol building in Washington, D.C. That pyramid energy kept D.C. free from a nuclear attack all these years. That scenario cancelled. The ground crew have waited their whole lives for Earth to return to oneness. President Obama is the 9th member of the Syrian Council of 9. He has prepared many lifetimes for his role now. Most of his good works remain hidden. The majority have doubted him. He works directly with me, Ashtar, and those galactics serving on Earth in government, military, legal, and police forces, needed in conjunction with a formal statement from the government and military to make it possible to have peace and first contact on Earth. My role is about to be revealed to all on Earth. I will see you on the bridge. Salute.